Test 1, 2, 3. There we go. At first I was like, what the hell? Why is it so why is it not on? And I found out it was low. And I think I sound low too, so let me make sure my volume. That's it. Where the hell is my volume at like 40 something? That's weird. But hello everyone, hello. So sorry for the constant rescheduling or canceling streams. With me trying to get ready for my remote job that I told you guys that I finally got. Cause that starts Monday. So I've been just getting ready for that. Plus, with work and everything, I've just been exhausted the last couple of days. And even tonight, I was like, I'm so tired. I don't even think I can I don't think I can play a game and give it the proper I'm not gonna be 100% focused on it. So I don't ever want to, especially a game like that where there's a lot of story and lore and whatnot going on. I want to make sure I'm fully in it. So I was like, you know what? We haven't had just a chatting stream in a little bit, so I figure we just chat, give some updates, and then probably do our usual. Maybe do a couple of YouTube anime quizzes I found. There are some new new anime. I did see that there's apparently supposed to be a new Assassination Classroom movie coming out, or I just saw a trailer for it pop up on YouTube. I haven't watched it, but I saw it and I was like, what? I haven't seen anything Assassination Classroom since that last movie they did that kind of not really wrapped up, but more like we saw. God, it was so long ago. It was kind of like the time skip afterwards. So they're all no, well, I think it's in the middle of the time skip before the final episode. Like when we see everyone everyone's in their college years or maybe even a little older than that. And I think they're just out of college, or at least most of them. Or some of them are furthering their education even more. But I think at that point they're somewhere in their 20s and they're coming back to the school, more over the area that they were at. And that movie, if I remember correctly, basically was showing Nagisa it was before the rest of the class showed up. Nagisa and Karma had popped up before, and we're checking out the school and the building and everything, and just kind of getting their perspective of everything that happened throughout the 2 seasons. And I don't know, just seeing it again got me thinking about Assassination Classroom, because I don't know if any people watched it, or the few people who watched it, if they have any fond memories about it. But I really enjoyed Assassination Classroom. I was watching it every week it was coming out, especially season 2. Remember certain episodes, not even just certain episodes, anytime a new episode dropped, I was immediately watching it. I think even at one point I had made a free Funimation. This was when it was still on Funimation, and Funimation still had their website. I remember I did a free trial because they were the new episode was released, but unless you had an account you couldn't see it. So you had either I was so impatient because I had watched the episode before, and that episode had come out on their channel, on the website, but it wasn't publicly until tomorrow. But I was like, damn it, I don't want to wait tomorrow. I want to watch what happened next. It was during a really big moment in season 2. So I was like, I don't want to wait. I want to see what happens, even if I gotta see it subbed. Now, I'm not sure if I really specific this, but I am a huge dub watcher. I can go between both for certain animes, but most animes I originally get into, I watch dub, and it's only more preference because I grew up watching dub. When I was watching animes like Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z, Yu-Gi-Oh, Mew Mew Power, all those animes I didn't know were animes at the time, I was watching them with the English dub. So when I found out, later on that, oh no, it's actually their anime, and we're getting the localized version when there's and Naruto. Speaking of Naruto, I've been going through a whole binge of me just rewatching OG Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, based off that YouTube channel I told you guys about, the Amagi, that I've been really hooked back into. Because I just randomly caught into they've been doing this thing where they do a lot of what if Naruto scenarios of, oh, what if this character got sent back to time and had all their powers and abilities? Or what if this person, went back with all the knowledge of what was supposed to happen in the next, like, 20 years or so? Basically, like, kind of starting certain characters. Oh, like, what if Naruto was, like, the age he's in now and Boruto and everything? Something happens and he gets sent back to when he was maybe before he was a Genin, or maybe just as he was becoming a Genin. And, maybe he had all his powers, maybe he had special powers, maybe he had special abilities. Maybe, or sometimes it's not just him, sometimes it can be other characters like Sasuke, Sakura, Kakashi, Itachi, Obito, Madara, Minato, Kushina. I don't think they've ever done one for like any other people. Like maybe Shikamaru, that'd be a cool one. Like, what if Shikamaru went back in time with all his memories and whatnot? That'd be interesting. Or like Ino, Choji, Hinata. Oh, did they do Hinata one? I don't think so. They did one, like, they did a few Hyuga clan ones, but never like, what if Hinata went back in time with her memories? That'd be interesting though. But because of that, it's been really getting me back into rewatching Naruto and actually reading the manga of Naruto. Because one, I grew up watching Naruto when it was on Cartoon Network on that Toonami slot back in the day. So it came on like every Saturday night. There would always be a new like Naruto episode, and that's how I was watching Naruto growing up. So I know now it's funny because like I really loved Naruto growing up. It was such an interesting show. It got me so hooked. In just like even rewatching it now, I'm just like, man, Naruto was just so good. Like there's not a lot of animes like that that's just like really hooks you nowadays. Like, and there's something you like about each individual character and in their story. Like Naruto, his journey of wanting to become Hokage to, finally gain the respect of everyone in his village, not knowing why they all hate him. Sasuke, his journey towards revenge and kind of the path that leads down to Sakura. Now, this is a hot take. I know a lot of people, from hell to back has been like memeing, oh, Sakura's useless. She's this, she's that. I never hated Sakura. If anything, I kind of felt like I kind of really connected with Sakura, especially in the beginning, because, she kind of had she was like the smart one, but she didn't have like the physical capabilities of a ninja. Like she had basic skills, but she didn't have like overwhelming power like Naruto or Sasuke. And then Kakashi. Love Kakashi, by the way, huge Kakashi fan. Um, and then some points it gets to her when she sees Naruto doing better, or her gushing over Sasuke. Because come on now, what girl at that time watching Naruto wasn't one of the girls who had like a huge fan, who didn't have a huge crush on Sasuke? He was just built to be that type of character. And it's funny because how he is a little different in the manga, which I didn't know this till years ago. And that's another thing that someone like really put into like perspective in certain videos that I've watched, when they were like, oh no, like a lot of the female characters in Naruto, especially like Sakura, like if you just watched Sakura's character based just off of the anime, yeah, you probably would hate her. You probably think she's annoying. She was just constantly gushing over Sasuke, never giving Naruto his props, never really fully kind of being part of the team. People say, oh, she only had like a few good moments in Shippuden, when she kind of grew up, became a medical ninja, saved Kankuro, fought Sasori with Lady Chiyo, and then kind of just fell back off once, Sasuke was kind of back into the picture. And at first, I kind of felt the same way too. I was like, man, she was so, good in the beginning of Shippuden. We see this grown-up Sakura, not fully being controlled by her, feelings for Sasuke, still, caring for him, because that's another thing that kind of got to me, did I forget, like, when someone, like, gave, like, a time, like, a kind of like an age of what, like, where they were in the beginning. I had no idea when they graduated the academy they were 12. And then by the time they did the whole tuning exam, they were around like 13, 14. And then like the whole, by the time Sasuke and Naruto, left the village for different reasons, they were around 14. So that's why when we get to the 2.5 time skip, they're around like 16 or 17. And I'm like, wait a minute. It didn't really click to me until, we get to a certain point in Naruto when he reveals his age. I was like, wait, so how old were they when they graduated? Were they 13? I was like, no. And then someone was like, no, they were around like 12 or 13, some of them. And that's kind of like their age group. And I was like, wait. So, you're thinking like anime time. You're thinking all these events are kind of happening back to back when it's like, no, like at certain events are like the main events we're getting are like split between like months have gone by, maybe even years have gone by. So they're like not the same age. So that's really put in perspective. I was like, holy crap, kind of seeing that growth. But what was I saying? Oh, right, about Sakura. I kind of had that same feeling that they really didn't do good for her character. She was good in the very beginning. I loved Sakura in the beginning of Shippuden. Seeing her, all her training with or Tsunade, training to become a top-notch medical ninja. Training to um actually have like some physical strength and find a way to like fight and support besides just being like a support character kind of pretty much, and wanting to not just be in the shadows of Sasuke and Naruto. Because one of my favorite episodes, and I know a lot of people probably maybe skip it, is definitely episode, god, what is it, like 32. Basically it's the episode where Sakura, she's all alone. Naruto and Sasuke's been knocked out by the Orochimaru. Lee had came in to save her, but at that point he's getting knocked out, and she's facing against three ninjas by herself. And at first she's freaking out. She doesn't know what to do. In situations like this, normally Naruto or Sasuke would step up, but they're knocked out. Don't know when they're gonna wake up. So she has to like hold down the fort. And at one point she gets captured. The people are about to, go after Naruto and Sasuke, and she really sits there. At one point she starts crying, and she's like it really clicks to her. She's like, why can't I do this one thing? This one moment when they're depending on me. I'm caving. I'm so weak and pathetic. She's like, if it was them, they would do everything in their power to protect me, and they have. Why can't I do this one thing? And she one of the ninja that like captured her is like holding her by her hair, which is totally fucked up. But this is one of the badassest moments ever of Sakura in the beginning of Naruto. She takes out a kunai, and we think, oh, she's gonna try to use it on the ninja that's holding her up by her hair. And she's like, oh no, this is not for you. And she immediately uses it on her long hair, which, mind you, in the very beginning, there's this rumor going around that Sasuke likes girls with like really long hair. So that's why a lot of the girls started growing their hair long, because they think that's like Sasuke's preference in girls. So as someone who is crazy in love with Sasuke, grew her hair long for that reason. So seeing that she sacrificed that to finally stand up for herself. And then that badass moment when she went against the ninjas, had one pinned down, and was just holding on for dear life. And she's like, this is as much as I could do, but I'm not giving up. Even if I have to be beaten to a pulp, I'm gonna stand my ground, and I'm gonna defend these two. Just such a good moment. And I feel like, but then but that's like one of the really good moments, at least anime wise. But if you like look at certain videos people have made really diving into like Naruto, and especially like the manga, they're like, oh no, like Sakura's a way better character in the manga than what they portrayed her in the anime. They're like, a lot of the moments where she looks like she's just attacking and hitting Naruto for no reason, yet a lot of that was put into by the studio that was working on Naruto. Like, mainly the moments where she'll like latch out at Naruto is when he's doing something inappropriate, or he's doing something not really, well, kind of annoying, but like to the point like he's disturbing people, making people uncomfortable, like pretty much telling him like, knock it off, like stop acting like that, like kind of trying to teach him discipline in a way of like stop doing that, pretty much. Like, and then like there's other moments that they really just didn't put in, and it's crazy to think about. So like I've been rereading the manga. I'm just like, wait a minute, I don't remember this happening. I don't remember this happening. I don't remember this. And one of the major things that they really didn't do the anime wise was the relationship between Sakura and Sasuke, and how it, how it bloomed and what it is in like Boruto, because that's another really hot topic of people like, how did they, how did they get together? This is crazy. That we're all in that mindset of anime Sasuke, where he was not giving Sakura the time of day. He was rude to her, disregarding her feelings, didn't really care, only cared about, revenge. Maybe did care about her because, they were teammates, but didn't like reciprocate her feelings and had no other feelings for her besides, she was someone on his team. But when I've been reading the manga, it's like, no, we can kind of, you see it. Like, he maybe fully didn't understand it at the time, but he did maybe, in a way, maybe had like a bit of a crush on Sakura. But like I said, probably didn't know how to fully express it. But there are moments where you see him getting like kind of like embarrassed when she is near him or touches him, or one of the very iconic moments that the anime did, like kind of one to one, was basically like right after she like cuts her hair, gets beaten up. Ino, Shikamaru, and Choji pops up to protect her. Things looks kind of bad, but then Lee's team of Neji and Tenten pop up. And then when it looks like Neji is about to like hop down and start some shit, he senses Sasuke and he's like, "Oh, I ain't gotta do nothing. It's kind of out of my hands." And they're looking like, "What is he talking about?" And then that's when Sasuke emerges, awake from the curse mark activating for the first time. And Sakura turns and she's like, "Oh my God, Sasuke, you're finally up!" And she's just in shock. She's like, "What the hell happened to him? What is going on right now? What is this like evil, negative energy flowing from out of him?" And everyone's just staring like, what the hell just happened? Who is this? This is Sasuke? What did y'all go through? And he immediately, he pops up and he looks immediately to Sakura and he's just like, what happened? Who did this to you? She's the first freaking out over him because she's like, what the hell? Like, what is going on with you? And he's just pressing her like, who did this to you, Sakura? Tell me right now. And he explains his whole I'm an Avenger and whatnot. Saying that he's okay. He's just realizing what he needs to do to gain the power to get the revenge he's been searching for. But after that, he immediately again turns to Sakura. You need to tell me right now which one of these people put you in this state. I'm not kidding. Who did this? And smug enough, the guy that, she kind of went one-on-one with and, was the one that did, put her in that state, kind of. At least like 90% of it. Like boldly was like, oh yeah, I did it. And that just moment when Sasuke looks like he's still like facing Sakura, asking her like, who did this? And, when the guy says, oh, it was me, all you see is Sasuke's eyes immediately look to him. And then he turns around. That moment had me in chills. Because that was just like, oh no, you fucked up, dude. You fucked up. You had no idea what you just unleashed right now. And then when he goes through that whole motion of, showcasing what the curse mark, like the power it's giving him, that at this point, he's not even himself. He's just so consumed by the power that he, does what he does to the guy, immediately turns to his teammate and was about to go for round two. But then, Sakura's like, no, this isn't you. This isn't him. This isn't Sasuke. This isn't, the Sasuke I've known all this time. Like, whatever this is, whatever this version of you isn't truly you. So she runs to him, begging him to stop, pleading with him, like, please stop, this isn't you. Like, I get it, I know, like, you wanted to avenge, me for what these guys did, but you've done enough, it's fine now, I'm okay. She didn't say all that, but basically being like, please, you don't have to do this. You don't have to go past that line. I'm fine. And, in that moment, his curse mark receipts, and the guys give up. They're like, okay, yeah, no, we're not fighting with that. Here you go. We'll give you this. If you let us go, we're all good. Well, we're out of here. And, just seeing that moment of Sasuke freaking out the first time, because he's like, what the hell did I just do? Because in that moment you realize, oh, that wasn't Sasuke in control. Like, maybe, like, the version of him, like the part of him that wanted to know, like, who did this to Sakura and make them pay. Like, that was him. But everything else, that was not Sasuke. And in that moment, he realized, and he was like, what the hell did I just do? And even like the next episode when Naruto officially wakes up, he's figuring, because his memories stopped a long time ago before anything else happened. So he's thinking the fight that he was in last is still happening, not knowing it's been a whole day at that point. Gets up, freaks out, telling everyone to duck. There's a really crazy enemy near them. And immediately looks over to Sakura and sees that her hair is cut. She's covered in cuts and bruises. And he runs to her. He's like, Sakura, oh my god, what happened? What happened to your hair? Who did this? And of course, she didn't want to tell him, because knowing Naruto, he would want to go and hunt the guys down who did that to Sakura, knowing how he is. So she, make up an excuse that, I did it. I just wanted to, change my look, change my hairstyle, give me a fresh new, look and whatnot. Kind of giving the excuse that, I like my long hair, but, being in this forest and whatnot, it'll get caught on something and it would just slow me down. But in that moment, you see, when she said that to Naruto, you see Sasuke's reaction of not like him not saying it, but him being like, I know why she's doing this, but that's not the reason why. And it really like, you can see in his face, he's just like he's not okay. Because he's like he probably feels a little bit of a shame that, he was unconscious and she was getting hurt that badly, to the point that, something like that had to happen. Because that's how anyone would, if, that's someone who's, like, been your teammate, been your friend this whole time. Last time you see them, they're fine. They might have a couple of little scrapes here and there, but nothing too serious. Then you wake up, they are covered in cuts and bruises, and their long hair that you saw earlier, or the last thing you saw, is now crazily cut, like someone cut it, like someone was holding her down and cut her hair. Like, anyone in their right mind would freak out and be like, what the hell happened? Who did this to you? Who do I need to kill? And I would say, like, that moment, at least in the the manga, it's kind of like one-to-one, like seeing that, like, protectiveness that Sasuke has over Sakura, of, him waking her up, seeing her in that state, and him being like, oh no, who did this to her? Like, whoever did this needs to pay. And there are just, like, certain moments too, where, especially like in Shippuden, where we'll see moments where, like, you probably don't really notice it, but there are, like, subtle moments where we see, like, Sakura's words kind of affect Sasuke, and him having, like, that split moment of him, like, thinking, like, wanting to respond to it, but so convincing himself that he needs to do things his way, that he disregards, or is forcing himself to disregard her words, knowing that she has that effect on him, that she can stop him from doing certain things. And that's one of the reasons why he fights so hard to push her away and say or do cruel things, because he knows the effect Sakura has on him, the effect that Naruto has on him, that Kakashi has on them. Like Sasuke has fought so hard to, when he left the village, to fight off those ties of, him caring about Naruto, Sasuke, and Naruto, Sakura, and Kakashi. I was like, wait, what? Him trying to, like, push back that, I don't need friends, I don't need this. Like, they, like, it was fine, we were a team, but it was nothing special. And, like, trying to really fool himself into thinking that that wasn't the case. Like he didn't truly care about each and every one of them in his own way, for own reasons. Naruto kind of being like the brother like the younger brother, or pretty much like a brother the same age that he never got. Kakashi kind of being like that, not really older brother, but like kind of like being that mentor, pretty much being like the sensei that he was to them. And and him eventually figuring out his feelings for Sakura, and whatnot. It's just, I don't know. The manga, definitely does show out certain points, and there are like certain events that the anime like either didn't fully go over properly or only did certain sections, so certain scenes involving Sakura came off totally wrong or was like translated totally like differently and whatnot. So it comes off like certain scenes will come off differently to what what the manga was doing. And I'm just like, oh my god, why did the anime studio do that? That's when I heard that they were gonna do like like a Naruto reboot. I was like, yo, one, that'd be so cool. Getting like, especially OG Naruto. I was like, do you know how sick that would be if we got OG Naruto reboot with like updated animation and kind of maybe following the story one to one, like everything, not cutting off certain things. Um, just making it that'd be cool, especially when they were doing that whole anniversary thing a while back, where they did like clips of like certain events in Naruto with like updated animation. That shit looked clean, let me tell you. Actually, I wonder if I could find it. It's been so long. It's been a while, because that came out a while ago. God, I don't even know what anniversary that was. Naruto anniversary. Was it 20th anniversary? Oh, it was. Oh, that was 2 years. Why I thought that was longer? No, it was 2 years ago. Viz Media's Road to Naruto, the 20th anniversary trailer. That video, if you guys have never seen it, that shit is clean. It basically shows like very goes through certain events, especially in like OG Naruto with updated animation. That shit looks clean. That thing was popping up all over, people doing so many different reactions to it. You know what? It's been a minute. Maybe I'll put that just to like rewatch and refresh on my memory. I don't remember exactly what scenes they did, but if I had to guess from what I could remember, I know they did like the first major fight between Naruto and Sasuke when they fought in the God, what was it? What valley do they call it in the anime? I can't remember. Pretty much where the statues of the first Hokage and Madara are at. Like when they had that first major fight, that, oh my god, that first fight of Sasuke and Naruto, that first real fight of theirs, still iconic to this day. That fight is so sick. And just like how long it was, and us getting more lore on like Sasuke and that day of his village, and just like also seeing like when I'm rewatching it, like re-remembering like when certain moments happen, when when we get later into Shippuden, when Naruto comes back and we gotta deal with the Akatsuki now, and the whole thing with Gaara. Oh my god, that whole episode had me, even though I was rewatching it a while back, had me in tears. I'm just like, oh my goodness. Then that's getting more like Orochimaru and Sasuke moments, and then once we get like the whole Sasuke and his whole journey of forming his team to hunt down Itachi, then the Itachi and Sasuke fight, that's still another like peak fight from Naruto. Like, oh my god. Like as I rewatched, I was just like, damn, I forgot how good this fight was. Oh my god. And then the reveal we get at the end of that fight, that's still one of the biggest anime plot twists I've ever seen in my life. When we get that reveal, I'm not gonna say for anyone who maybe hasn't watched Naruto, it's just because one, that's such a huge spoiler. Because pretty much of everything we learned up to that point literally gets flipped on its head. So when you find out what happened, you literally are like running back your memory of, wait, so when this happened, this is what that meant. When this happened, that's what that meant. So you're just like putting the pieces together that you at the beginning didn't see or didn't even notice, and you're like, what the like, honestly, to that day, that reveal still has everyone shook of being like, what the hell just happened? Like, what? Like, you never would have thought that, like, a reveal, like, we've had anime reveals and plot twists before. To this day, I don't think I've ever had an anime reveal had me change my opinion of certain characters so much that I literally had to take a break, and I'm just like, I don't know what's real anymore. I really don't know what's real in this show anymore, because I'm just like, what the fuck? What kind of reveal was that? Like, literally turns everything on its head. I'm just like, what is happening? Like, that's how big that reveal was. And then Sasuke's response to that was crazy too. And then just his whole like spiral of everything going on and how then it's affecting the leaf and how it's affecting Naruto and Sakura, like specifically, them being his former teammates, and just to like everyone knows at this point, especially in the village, knows that I keep saying Sasuke, that Sakura and Naruto are doing like everything in their power to wake Sasuke up, to convince him, like, listen, you don't have to do this. You don't have to throw your life away for whatever it is you think you're seeking. Like, if you just come back and we can talk about this, we can find a way to resolve all the feelings that you're having. But he's not listening. He's just spiraling more and more, and just more, and then even through all that, there's like so many huge events. Like, another major like event that happened was the Naruto and Pain fight. Oh my god, that's another very iconic. Like, Naruto Shippuden had, like, Naruto OG had a lot of good like fights, but I think Shippuden definitely had a lot more like memorable like fights. There were so many. Like, Sasuke had a lot of good ones. Naruto had a lot of good ones. And then when we get to the fourth Great Ninja War and all those fights and whatnot, it's just crazy. It's so many ups and downs. It's wild. But with that channel that I'm watching, kind of getting me to rewatch Naruto, I'm just like, oh, my memories. I remember just not really waking up, but like getting myself ready for bed, whatnot, so that way I could be properly propped up to watch Naruto whenever it was on. And the same when they were like when they were showing Naruto Shippuden episodes on TV too. It wasn't until like years later that I think they had like stopped airing it on TV, and then I started picking it up online. I started watching it from like Crunchyroll and whatnot, and other websites, but but yeah, like, just getting that channel kind of getting me to rewatch Naruto, and also kind of make me remember like why I kind of don't really like Boruto that much. I've tried giving it chances. I don't know, it's just something about, like, I don't know. Boruto was just very hard to like in the very beginning. He does get better later on, but like that very first few couple of episodes of Boruto just made me want to just strangle the little pain in the ass. Hey Chatterbox. Yeah, I'm just sitting here chatting. Actually was talking about how I've been this channel on YouTube I've been watching has gotten me to rewatch Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, and I'm just kind of giving a little bit of what's the right word? Kind of like a trip down memory lane of when I was watching it on like Cartoon Network's Toonami, and just like the overall of how I felt about each character, especially like maybe certain characters that people didn't like. Or I would, like I said this already before, but I do know that the girls in Naruto were not really as flushed out as they would. Like, Sakura had her moments. Not 10-10. Don't even get me started on 10-10. Poor 10-10. 10-10 just got forgotten. Like, oh my god. Like, I hate to say this, when people say like Sakura is like useless. Sakura had moments, and if you're just basing off the anime, at least she had more moments and more screen time than 10-10. There were times when I forgot 10-10 was even part of the like main cast, kind of. Like, there were times she popped up, I'm like, oh shit, oh yeah, I forgot about 10-10. Cause it's crazy, you remember Rock Lee, Neji, and I'm just like, oh yeah, 10-10. I was like, oh shit, I feel so bad. Cause they never really did anything with her character. Like, she had a few filler episodes, but that's about it. And then, a lot of people skip the filler episodes, so if you skip those, you didn't really get much of 10-10, besides kind of just being the back behind Neji and Lee. And then Ino had a few of her moments, but that's about it. Like I said, the girls didn't really get as much screen time. Like, the only one for only female who really got a lot of like screen time really was like Tsunade once she, entered the cast, became Hokage, which, makes sense because, she's Hokage. She's the one giving out the missions, played a big role, was defending the village when anything was happening. So, but I was just saying, like, how I didn't really hate Sakura. I actually kind of related to her in the beginning. I do feel like the anime, no, I feel like, I do know that the anime really effed up her, like, her whole character, because she's, like, way different in the manga than she is in the anime, and especially how, her and Sasuke's relationship, blossomed into what it is in Boruto. So, but there's a few videos if you don't want to, like, read the manga, because one, Naruto's manga is long as hell. It's like 700 chapters. So, I mean, unless you got that time to sit there and read that, go ahead. But so many people have, like, broken down Naruto, did the comparisons of, oh, this is what the manga did, but compared to what the studio that did Naruto, this is what they did. And you're looking like, what the hell? Like, they really nerfed and, like, really messed up her character and made her, like, basically made her the unlikable character that people say that she is. But I've never felt that way. Can't lie, the only reason why Sakura is getting hate as she used is because she proudly said she's being on the same tier as Naruto and Sasuke when she said she had caught up to with them. That's another thing too. Like when she said that, a lot of people were like, girl, no. And then I'm like, and the thing is, I didn't really see it that way. I don't know. I've always been the type that never really saw it, certain events in certain ways. So in my process, when she said that, I was like, of course she knows. She's not like saying, oh, I'm 100%, on their level. Like, Sakura knows, like, Naruto and Sasuke both got special abilities that she cannot, like, be on par with. I took it as she felt like now she doesn't always have to be in the back. Like, if certain situations pop up, she can stand side by side and hold her own. She doesn't need Sasuke or Naruto to bail her out. And, like, there are moments when she feels like she can maybe hop in and bail them out. That's how I took it. She felt like she wasn't on 100% equal ground, but she was able to, like she can keep up with them. She can, pretty much in that moment when they were all standing back to back, like, she felt like, finally, I'm not the one looking at their backs. We got each other's backs. Like, they trust me to, hold my own, and if something happens, I got their backs. That's how I perceived it. So that's why when she said that, I was like, yeah, go, you go, Sakura, yeah. Like, she put in her work, she did her thing, and now she can, kind of be not on the same par as them, but isn't seen as like a weakness. She doesn't have to be in the back watching them fight. Like, she can stand side by side but next to them and hold her own. Doesn't need them turning around and bailing her out. That's how I saw it. But there were a lot of people that did not like that at all. And took it that way of she being like, oh, I'm at their level. Like, I'm at their peak of power and whatnot. And I'm like, I didn't see it like that at all. I saw it as she saying, like, in my own way, I've now caught up to the point that I can now stand side by side instead of standing behind them. And that's how I perceived it. And that's how I perceive it now. Sakura was actually the most useful character in the fourth war arc because of how much healing and life support she provided. No, seriously. Like, she was like, she wasn't the main medic, but she was like one of the main medics. I mean, at that point, I think they all knew her by name. They all went to her for like any advice or anything else. And I think any like major injuries or any major things, like, they went to her because of her skills and abilities. And also, she was the one who notified the higher ups on what those Zetsuds were doing and how they were sucking people's chakra and then transforming into the people that they, stole the chakra from. And that's how they were like losing people fast. She was the one who figured that out and was the one who informed the whoever was hiding higher up. I forget what their name was, what their title was. But yeah, so I'm like, Sakura gets a lot of hate, but I've always loved Sakura. I do think, at least the anime, they could have done her character so much better. Like, even in that arc, when there was like a moment that people really hated what she said. When she was like, oh, if it ever came down to, I was like, if it came down to like healing Sasuke or Naruto, who would she pick? And I read the manga version of that, and I'm just like, why did they change from what she said? I don't remember exactly what she said, but it was basically like the total opposite of what the anime had her say. She was like, if they were both hurt, it was like something like if they were both hurt, she would do everything in her power to save them both. It wouldn't be a question of who would she pick. She was like, she was gonna save them both. Like, saving Naruto, that was her teammate, someone who's been by her side. And, if Sasuke ever popped up to her injured, she would still, like, heal him. And if they both came together, she would heal them together. Like, she wouldn't pick one over the other, because they were both super important to her. So, but I know, like, the anime made her say something totally different of, oh, if they had both came, like, injured to her, who would she save, Naruto or Sasuke? And when I learned that's not what she said in the manga, I was like, why did they change it to that? No wonder so many people gave her hate for saying that, because it was just like, that was so out of left field. And reading the manga, I'm just like, that's not what she said at all. But hello, Ghost Body. I'm just, didn't really make it to make a Naruto chat, but, cause I've been, watching this YouTube channel that's got me rewatching, Naruto. And Naruto Shippuden, and I was just saying how a lot of people hated Sakura, but I actually didn't hate her character at all, and especially as someone who first originally grew up with the anime, and then kind of been reading the manga and kind of seeing the big differences between Sakura and the manga compared to Sakura and the anime, and even like Sasuke's character, how he's a little different too. I'm just like, what the hell? I was like, why did they change his character so much? Why did they change Sakura's character so much? And I'm like, no wonder people don't like her, because this is what they made her be. And it turns out, funny enough, I heard that Sakura's not the only character that studio has done it for. I think they do the same thing with like Noelle from Black Clover. You know how she's always, at least in the anime, like how she's always like not really finding an excuse, but always hitting Asta out of nowhere. It's like, I've heard, like, in the manga, she doesn't hit him as much. Like, she kind of does the same thing Sakura does. She'll hit Asta when he's acting inappropriate, when he'll, do something, out of line. And that's when she'll, like, smack him and be like, hey, cut that out. Like, she basically have, like, that type of mindset. But the anime makes it to where, like, any little thing she's hitting him, hitting him with her magic. And I like learned like the manga of Noelle doesn't hit him as much. And I'm just like, why does the studio do this? Why did they make like the main female lead seem like she's just this violent girl that's always hitting the male lead for whatever reason? And I'm just like, why would y'all do that? Which is funny because I love Noelle. I love Noelle. Oh, I love Noelle so much from Black Clover. I can't wait for season 2 of Black Clover to come out. I want a date so bad. I can't wait. After they released that Wizard King movie, I'm just like, oh, this got me wanting to watch It actually got me back to rewatching the first season of Black Clover over again. And I'm just like, oh, I want them to bring it back. It's been so long. And then finally they're bringing it back. But we don't have like a full date yet. I don't remember what year it said that they were planning on bringing it back. But I can't wait. What else? Oh, actually, I did saw on Twitter that I knew they were gonna do this. I knew there was no way they were gonna keep the Demon Slayer movie just in theaters only. I'm like, one, this movie has been hyped up since it was announced. As soon as people got the date, people were buying the tickets in advance. So many people went to go see it first night, which I did. Actually, I did go see it the first day it came out, and like I've already talked about this. That movie was so good. Oh my god. Which is funny because one, I didn't cry. If anything, this movie like had me in shock. There were so many moments I'm like, there's no way that just happened. There's no way that just happened. There's no way that just happened. And it's like so many like shocking moments were popping up. I'm just like, what the hell is going on in this movie? There's so many like twists and turns. I'm just like, I can't keep up. My brain is like, what am I watching? But it was such a good movie. I cannot wait for the part two. Whenever we get that, I hope it's not too long. But what I was saying about that was they announced that they're gonna be putting the movie on Crunchyroll's servers and whatnot, which I already knew. I mean, most anime fans, you know, who've been waiting for this movie are going to do everything in their power to go out and watch it. And I'm like, it is the same. I don't remember. Was the Demon Slayer first movie, the Mugen Train, was that theaters only too, or because, you know, if they did, then they kind of just did what happened. Like that movie blew up to the point that they made it like its own six-part episodes of season 2 before they got into the entertainment district. I don't remember if they said that Mugen Train was theaters only. I feel like they did, but I don't remember. But you know, they eventually, you know, made that into its own like episode thing and, you know, put it online. So now you can watch the movie or you can watch like the episode version of the movie. And I'm like, I know there's no way they're gonna keep the first Infinity Castle movie just in theaters. I know eventually some anime streaming website is going to get it, and I'm like, 9 out of 10 it's gonna be Crunchyroll, because where else would it go? Crunchyroll basically has every single anime at this point, unless they're a part of like High Dive or something. But I was like, yeah, no. Or Viz. But I'm like, yeah, no. I'm like, 9 out of 10 that they're going to get it. It's gonna be on some anime website. And 9 out of 10 it's gonna be Crunchyroll. Which, I was correct. So, it says in 2026 they'll be moving the movie to Crunchyroll so that people can watch it from there too. I'm just like, I was not surprised. How hyped and how much money this movie just made in like the first week it came out. I'm like, they are definitely gonna move the movie to be on some anime website. What else? Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I had some stuff saved if I could find it. Oh, I found the link. Yeah, Crunchyroll confirmed that Demon Slayer Infinity Castle arc is coming to its platform in 2026. The only place you'll see this movie in 2025 is theaters. Okay. But it's like, same thing. So like, you can only watch it now, but then sometime in 2026, you'll be able to watch it from their, website. Oh, right, there was another one. Actually, one of the animes I'm supposed to be doing a podcast on, The Irregular at Magic High School is supposed to be getting like a movie arc coming out next year. So I'm definitely looking forward to that, you know, since I am rewatching season 1 for the podcast. Guess that I've really been interested in. I really got into the movie, like, not movie, the show, a lot later from when it originally aired out. And I was like, damn, I kind of wish I watched it as it was coming out, because I actually really enjoyed this, so. But I'm definitely looking forward to this new movie that's supposed to be coming out. What else? What other anime news was I seeing? Oh, yeah, apparently, I saw that Rent-A-Girlfriend had announced that they're doing season 5 in 2026, but then it looks like they're splitting season 4 into 2 separate seasons. It looked like I'll just say it from here. From Anime News Network, it said the second half of the 4th season of Rent-A-Girlfriend is now the anime's 5th season, and it will debut in 2026. So I guess season 4 was supposed to be a long season, or they were gonna cut it out into 2 parts, and decided instead that they were just gonna stop it from wherever they're gonna stop it at, and make that quote-unquote second half a 5th season. I tried watching the first couple of episodes. I don't know if it's changed back or just whoever's English voicing Chizuru and Kazuto are different now compared to the last couple of seasons. But like I've heard their voices and it just threw me off. I'm just like, that's not the voices I remember hearing. Um, but I'm just like, that's really it. It kind of just throws me off. I'm like, what is going on? Ooh, I don't think I talked about this. Apparently, we're getting a new Baki in 2026. I was like, damn, are we never gonna get anything Baki related? I love Baki, crazy enough. I didn't think I would like a show like Baki, but when they did that Netflix adaptation of it, pretty much kind of just picking up where the old anime last left off, I was like, I don't know why I like this show, but I like this show so much that it got me to want to find the old anime and watch that so I can kind of get the full story. I'm just like, the Netflix version just picked up where the old anime stopped. So I'm watching Baki like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know who this character is. I don't know why he's doing all this. Why he's like the champ and where we meet him. Until I found the old anime and I watched it. I'm like, oh, that makes more sense. Okay. And just have been like picking it up from there. Last thing they did was Pickle. The Iceman that they thought out, right? Was that the last thing? No, wait, what was the last thing? Fudge, I can't remember. It's been so long. But I swear that was the last thing I remember, like, watching a Baki. No, wasn't it that Kendra Ashura Baki crossover that they did? And they only did, like, one part. I think it was supposed to be a two-parter, and we never got part two. I think because it did bad, I think a lot of people didn't like it. Let's see what else. Ooh, I didn't think we were ever gonna get this anime back. Welcome to Demon School Irumakin Season 4 is supposed to be coming out April of 2026. I've actually really enjoyed that anime too, so I was happy to see that they're getting a Season 4? Yeah, Season 4. I'm like, wait, no, it's been like 3 seasons, I think. Another anime I didn't think was ever gonna get another season. Farming in Another Life is getting a Season 2, and that's supposed to be coming out in 2026. Just another isekai anime where guy dies, gets reincarnated, but this time he wants to lead a happy, healthy life, and decides that he's just gonna build the farm and build his own town and starts drawing in other creatures, other people, and ends up like making his own village and becoming like, not really a lord, but eventually becoming like a lord of his land, which is kind of funny. But what else? I think I did the reaction to this. Kakakut, I can never say this name. Bed and Breakfast for Spirits is getting a season 2. I didn't think we were ever gonna get anything more of this. It's been so long. And that's actually supposed to come out next month. It says October of 2025. But I did watch the first season. I actually really enjoyed it. And like I said, it had been so many years at that point. I never saw anything for a season 2. So I was like, I guess we're not getting another season of that. But besides that, that's pretty much what I've been doing. Just kind of rewatching Naruto, rewatching in the regular at Magic High School for the podcast. Getting myself ready for my remote job that starts Monday. Trying to figure, work that out with, my other job. And also streaming. Probably end up going back to only streaming Saturdays and Sundays when I'm off. Since this remote job is Monday through Friday, so which is fine by me. Like I said, I need something Monday through Friday, since my other job is very not really erratic. It's just that I don't know why they do this. They hire so many people to the point that you'd be lucky to get like maybe 2 days a week, and it's like, I know it's a part-time position because they don't hire full-time unless you're like a manager or something. I guess that's how malls do it. I don't know. But it seems like most people nowadays are just hiring part-time and only giving people like maybe a couple of days a week if you're lucky. But that's, yeah, pretty much it. Getting that ready. Been watching Naruto Shippuden, a few Boruto episodes here and there. I do like that arc when they went back in time, so Boruto kind of saw the Leaf Village back when Naruto was a genin that had like just happened after Sasuke left the village. So kind of seeing everyone, like all the grown-ups he knows, seeing them as kids, seeing his dad as a kid, seeing his mom, seeing Sakura, seeing Shikamaru, Ino, Choji, meeting Neji for the first time, Lee, Jiraiya, meeting Jiraiya for the first time, and just kind of seeing what Naruto had to go. Like I said, Boruto gets better once Boruto kind of gets his head out of his ass and realized that, yeah, your dad did not have an easy life. He built up to get the reputation that you know that he has now. Like, your dad was not the loved man that he is in the future. Oh no. Your dad had to work for that. He lost a lot. He lost a lot of people that he cared about. Um, Went through so much pain and suffering and so much hate and contempt, but never let it control him, never let it consume him, and if anything, kept his positive energy and changed the lives of so many other people whose lives probably would have went down a dark path if not for Naruto. People like Neji, people like Gaara, eventually people like Sasuke, even to the point of him affecting other villages. Like, when Boruto finally gets that realization of, like, your dad was something else, like a one in a million type of character. Like, he was not just this man you knew him as. Like, he had to grow to be that person, and for everyone to acknowledge him as that person. I think it's kind of another thing, like, why maybe people really hated Boruto, especially, I can't really say most, but that was one of the reasons why I couldn't really stand Boruto in the beginning, because it was just like, he wasn't trying to understand his dad at all and wasn't trying to understand anything. So when people were trying to tell him, like, listen, it's not what you think. You think your dad's just doing this because he wants to. It's like, no, he has to do this. Like, and that's just how he is. And your dad's done so much that you can't even comprehend of the pain, the suffering, the sweat, the tears, the blood he shed to get to where he is. To get to where he is now. Sorry about that. But yeah. I mean, I could sit here and talk about Naruto all day. I do hope eventually I do a Naruto podcast episode. Oh my god, that episode's gonna be like, I'm gonna have to break it down definitely into parts, because if not, I would sit here and talk about Naruto all day, especially in that podcast episode. I'm definitely doing Naruto and Naruto Pudding separate, and I definitely would love to talk about the movies, which is funny, because I don't know, for me, personally, I vividly remember the first 3, like, OG Naruto movies, when he's still a genin. The first movie, Sasuke's in it. The other 2 movies are kind of take part after Sasuke had, like, left the village and whatnot, and, like, before he left with Jiraiya. And then Shippuden had 7 movies? If you're not counting the Boruto movie, I mean, I guess that kind of counts, right? Because I think it's under Naruto? Or is that under Boruto? I don't remember. But there's a few, like, Naruto Shippuden movies, and I can't remember most of them. I know The Road to Naruto. That one's, like, the vivid one I remember the most. I don't remember the first one. I don't remember the second one, but I think Sasuke played a role in that one, too. The third one, I don't remember. There was another one that had to deal with, like, his dad, but he wasn't, like, he was in the future, like, in the past, but it was, like, away from the village, and it was, like, in some prison, I think? I kind of vaguely remember that movie, too. And I remember The Road to Naruto, that movie, like, vividly. Oh, and the last Naruto movie, I remember that one vividly, too. Especially since that's probably, like, my favorite Naruto movie. One, because it happens after the war at this point, and, seeing the relationship of Naruto and Hinata finally blossoming, and I'm just like, oh, finally, my girl Hinata finally getting, her love recognized, and Naruto finally coming to terms of, his feelings, for Hinata, and eventually his realizing his feelings that he had towards Sakura all this time. But yeah, I would say those two are really like my most vivid of the Shippuden movies that I remember. But the rest of them I don't remember as much. I definitely need to go back and rewatch them, which is funny because I can remember like almost all of the Dragon Ball Z movies because I used to watch those like religiously. Um, but I don't know, Naruto movies not as much. It's the same with like the Pokemon movies. There are some I know, like I can vividly remember, and then there are some I'm like I don't remember this movie at all. It'd be interesting. I'd probably like. I would love to like do a reaction of me like kind of rewatching and being like, do I remember this at all? I mean, like me trying to remember me watching Pokemon. Like I know Pokemon 1. The second one I don't remember. The third one I remember vividly. God, there's too many Pokemon movies. I would be here all night trying to remember them all. Give me a quick sec. Let me go to my Pokemon movie. Okay, yeah, like the first one I remember. I don't remember 18. I remember 9. I don't remember 19. Oh, I remember 6. 6 I do remember. 2. Oh, wait. No, I do remember 2. I do remember 2. I'm looking at it now, I'm like, wait a minute. This looks familiar. I do remember Pokemon movie 2. That one was good too. 23. God damn, how many Pokemon movies were there? There were a lot more than I thought. There must be a few I missed. 3 I remember. 5? Wait. Is that the one I'm thinking? Or is that... No, that's the one oh, I remember that one. Okay, that one I remember. 17 I don't remember at all. 7 I kinda do. The Pokemon in it looks familiar. 15 no. 21 no. 13 kinda looks familiar. 14 no. 8 I remember. 8 I definitely remember. That one was good. 14 no. 10 kinda looks familiar. I think I watched 10. I vaguely remember 10. 4. Oh, I remember 4. I do remember 4. 16. I think I did watch this one. I thought this one was not odd, but different. 12. I think. I don't remember 12 that much. The Pokemon in it looks familiar. 11. 11 looks vaguely familiar too? I think that's it. I'm not seeing anymore. But yeah, there are some movies I remember and others I'm like, I don't remember watching this at all. I mean, I guess I can't really compare because they don't have as many movies as the others, but I remember the My Hero movies. Those were good. I don't think there's a single My Hero movie I didn't like. I think I liked all of them. All of them are pretty good. What other anime movies? I mean, I talked about this. I've seen pretty much every single Detective Conan movie. I've seen all the Sword Art movies. Ooh, I've seen all the... Well, it's been a minute. I haven't seen the, like, original Digimon movie in so long. Digimon Adventure movies, but I do remember vividly watching the first one, like, a lot back in the day. And then when they did this Digimon Adventure 2 movie, I did watch that. That was pretty good. And then yeah, I think I'll just watch every movie every once in a while when it's like maybe connected to a show I've been watching, or if it's something catches my attention. You know, I need to get back on Netflix because I still have not watched the second part of the Sailor Moon Cosmic movie, the part 2, which is a damn shame because I need to watch it. But I don't have a Netflix and I can't find it anywhere else. If anyone got a link to that, I would definitely love to watch it because I watched the first part, and I don't know why I held off on watching the second part. But yeah, but I've seen all the other Sailor Moon. Oh, that's another one I remember vividly. The Sailor Moon movies. Oh, I remember them all. I've watched them all. I just have not watched that final movie. I'm just like, why did I wait? I should have kicked myself on not watching it. But yeah. But like Dragon Ball Z, I remember all those movies vividly. Even like some of the ones I did not like. Funny enough, I've watched the Yu-Gi-Oh movies. It's like 3 of them, if I'm not mistaken. I think even at one point I've watched like the Dragon Ball movies. Like there was like 3 or 4 of those, so I'd watch those too. I don't remember them as vividly. It's been a minute. Not like the Z movies. The Z movies I remember vividly. That's about it. Yeah, at least that wise. So certain series I remember, some movies vaguely. Other ones I'm just like I don't remember. Sometimes it's been so long since I've watched them. A lot of them I skipped, especially the Pokemon ones. I'm just like, this one I remember, that one I remember. Back when I was like vividly watching the Pokemon anime, and there was a lot. There was a big gap where I was like, I stopped watching it, and then I picked it back up when like Pokemon XY started, and then I like stopped after that. So I'd never watched Sun and Moon, which I heard Sun and Moon was actually pretty good. Just that, you know, they changed their art style and it's not really Pokemon battle oriented like the other seasons. And then I tried watching that like that final season. But I think I just saw like bits and pieces of it. I do want to like give it like an active like physical watch of beginning to end. But at that point I had like stopped watching Pokemon, so but I still want to at least like, so you know, as someone who grew up watching Pokemon, they kind of seeing where the story ends, you know, for Ash and his final journey. So let me see, what should I do? What should I do? You know what? I think I'll save the reaction for another time. Let's hop over. Let's see if we can do some quizzes. I like doing these quizzes. It's actually pretty fun. Okay, perfect. Let's see. What should we do? Oh, we can get rid of that one, because I did that one already. Oh, we did that one. Basing it off their weapons. Oh, we could do this one. It says pick one, kick one. Boy versus... Well, there's a boy versus girl one, and then there's like an all-boy one. So... Oh, and then, rank the male anime character without knowing the next one. Oh, that one seems fun. We'll do that one next, too. So, let me... pause that. Let me click that. Whoa, hold up. Let me put it to full screen. And put it back. Now go away. You want to make sure the volume is up. Yep. Alright, so this is the first one. Let's get rid of the subtitles. There we go. Alright, so this is the first quiz we'll do. So it's pick one, kick one. Boy versus girl anime quiz. Down just a bit. That's loud. Bakugo versus Mao Mao. Mao Mao. I'm sorry, I can't stand Bakugo. He's gotten better, but he makes me want to scream, and he screams a lot already. So yeah, that's easy. Mao Mao. Aaron versus Special Week. That's from that horse racing anime. I haven't watched it yet, but she seems cuter, so I'm gonna go with her. Gojo versus I gotta go Gojo. I'm sorry. Atsushi versus Yor. I gotta go with my girl Yor. I love Yor. I need to catch it back up on Spy Family. I'm like a season behind. Izuku versus Nobara. I gotta go with Midoriya. I don't know. I've always loved Midoriya. This little sweet boy. Thorfinn versus. Come on, that's not even fair. That's Hinata all the way. Come on. That my girl Hinata. I gotta pick my girl Hinata. Reagan versus Rimuru. Rimuru. I have to go to Rimuru. Reagan does get better towards the end, but yeah. If you know, you know. Oh, that's the guy from the Classroom with Elite versus Jambame. That's how you say her name? I think I'll go with her. Because I remember that. Levi. Oh, why'd they do this to me? Levi versus Maki. I gotta go with Levi. I can't. I'm sorry, Maki. You're still so cool. Denki versus Nezuko. That's a no-brainer. Baby girl Nezuko. Protect Nezuko. Soma versus Nico Robin. I'll take Soma. Only because I've seen all of Food Wars. I have not seen all of One Piece. Dazai versus Zero Two. I gotta go with Dazai. I love Dazai. I don't know who any of these characters are. I think I've been trying to watch her anime. I don't know. I just like she's prettier, so I'm gonna go with her. Oh, Suho versus Kan. Oh, maybe because I'm biased, so you know, with Windbreaker, but I love Suho. He's so cool and interesting. Killua versus Maka. I haven't seen Soul Eater in so long. I'm gonna go with my girl Maka. I have to go with my girl Maka. Baj, yo, that's not even fair. Come on now, I love Baji, but Yo Yuichi is my girl. That is my queen. Are you kidding me? Megumi versus Ruby. Ooh, I might have to go with Megumi with this. Yuji, why they do this to me? I love both of these characters. I have to go with my queen, Urza Scarlet. Come on. Queen of the Fairies. Let's go. Light versus... Ooh, two manipulators. Here we go. I'm gonna have to go with Makima. I don't know, just from what I've heard, she's a living breed. Genji versus Martin. I'm going Martin because I don't know. I feel like I would vibe with her. I've not seen these animes yet. It's on my list, but I'm gonna go with Momo. That's her name. Dura from Durender. How do you say that anime? Toru. I'm sorry, I have to go with Toru. Toru Honda. Like I speak with her. She is me. I love Toru. Hawk versus Nanami. Why they do this to me? I gotta go my boy Hawk. I love Hawk. I'm like Jump of Yona the Dawn. Inosuke versus... I forget what the anime she's from. I want to go with my boy Inosuke. Only because I haven't seen her anime yet. Sun Jin-woo versus Frieren. Gotta go with the Aura Ramen King. Sun Jin-woo. I gotta... Sukuna versus Anya. Come on, now that's a no-brainer. Anya all the way. She is a cutie. Gotta protect her. Sukuna will kill you. I haven't watched his anime yet, so I'm gonna go with Hori, only because I've seen Horimiya. I love Horimiya. Oh, Sakura versus Mitsuri? Are you kidding me? I'm sorry, Sakura, but I gotta go with my girl Conroji. I got to. Kaneki versus Nana. I haven't seen Nana in so long. I'm going with my girl Nana. Nana was badass. I loved Nana. Sakamoto versus... Oh, I haven't watched this anime yet too, but I like Sakamoto Days. It's actually pretty funny, so I'm gonna go with Sakamoto. I don't... I know that dude's from Blue Lock and from Kaiji 8. I'm gonna go with the dude from Blue Lock, only because I've seen him more. Junji... Sakura! From Cardcaptor Sakura? Come on, I have to go with my girl Sakura. Oh, Kudo versus Violet Evergarden. I haven't watched that anime yet, but from what I've seen, I'm gonna love his characters. I'm gonna go with Kudo. Tomoe versus Mai. I haven't watched Bunny Girl Senpai yet, so I'm gonna go with Tomoe, only because I've seen that anime. Why'd they do this to me? Yami versus Tsunade. Oh, Yami, I'm sorry, Tsunade. I'm so sorry, but oh my god, that was brutal. A dude from Blue Lock versus Toga. I'm gonna go with Toga, only because I know more about her. And her story was so tragic. Really? Tomioka versus Kaguya. I hate my life. Go with my man Tomioka. Oh, that was so hard. Oh my god. Karma versus Yuno. I'm gonna have to call it Karma. I was just talking about Assassination Classroom and then he pop up. Really? Inuyasha versus Shinobu? I gotta go with my girl Shinobu. Come on. Shinobu all the way. No, this is just fucked up. Lord versus Mikasa? Mikasa. Oh my god. Geto versus Esdeath? I'm not gonna lie, Esdeath was a cool ass character and Kami got killed, so I'm gonna go with her. But Geto is still up there. I haven't watched any of these animes, so I'm gonna go with the dude from Haikyuu. I think I've seen him a lot. Oh, Zack versus Power? I'm gonna go with Zack only because his character is hilarious but tragic, so tragic. No, not him and Akame. I'm gonna have to go to Kame. Ooh, Todoroki or that's the girl from the Vigilante anime, right? I haven't watched that yet. I'm gonna go with my boy Todoroki. Ooh, Hiei versus May Valentine. Oh, my short king. I love Hiei. I love Hiei. Ooh, versus Uta. I've not seen, like I said, I've not seen One Piece, but I think I did watch the movie she was in, so I love her. So I'm gonna go with Uta. Yuri versus Asuka. Ooh. I'm gonna go with Asuka. Ooh, really? Shishomu versus Yona? I'm gonna have to go with Yona. I love her character development. Junus versus Lucy. Ooh, from Cyberpunk. Oh, Genus? No. Jonas? I don't know how you pronounce that. I'm gonna go with him. Hanukkah versus Megumi. I haven't seen Hanukkah-kun, so I'm gonna go with Megumi from Konosuba. Ow, my finger. Why'd they do this to me? Kakashi versus Saber? I love Saber, but I gotta go with Kakashi. I'm sorry, Saber. I'm so sorry. Oh, Toji versus, oh, the girl from High School of the Dead. She was badass though. I'm about to go with Toji. Ooh, Tengen versus C2. Are you serious? I'm gonna go with C2. I'm sorry, Tengen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my god, this is so hard. Oh, you know, I started watching that anime and I stopped. So it's him between Rem. I'm gonna go with Rem. One, because she's cute. Really? Hell versus Reptalia? I'm going with Hal. I'm sorry, Reptalia. You're still a sweetheart. Kyla versus Asuna? I cannot go with Asuna. Come on. I've gushed over Asuna forever. I love Asuna. Bashet versus Rias Creamery? Are you kidding me? I gotta go with my redhead. I gotta go with Rias. Rias Creamery. Let's go. Itachi versus Tatsumaki? I gotta go Itachi. I got to. I can't. I'm gonna put all the Naruto characters after me talking about Naruto today. Nanami versus Sasha? Fuck. I gotta go Nanami. I can't. Oh my god. I'm gonna put this as evil. Oh, Usui versus Sawako. I'm gonna go with Sawako. Only because I love her development, how she grows, and then her relationship. Oh, it's just so sweet. Really? Bond versus Noelle? I love Bond, but I gotta go with my girl Noelle. Shinji versus Umaru. I'm gonna go with Umaru. I don't know. It's funny. I really like that anime. People hated it, but I thought it was hilarious. I forget what anime he's from, and then it's Misa. Don't remember much of the guy, so I'm gonna go with Misa. Yato versus that's the grandma from the. I'm gonna go with Yato. I hope they bring Noragami back. That show was so good. Victor versus Queen. I don't know who Queen is, so I'm gonna go with Victor. I don't even know what anime that is. Oh, it's the other Nana. I don't know who Hikaru is, so I'm gonna go with Nana. Oh, Haruka, Maki. I'm gonna have to go with Haruka. Sorry. I did like her in Fire Force from the first season I saw. Oh, Zoro versus Yoko. Zoro, I'm sorry. I would go with Yoko, but I don't remember much about her. Oh, these two. I thought he. Oh, I guess I'll go with the girl because I don't remember. Oh man, but that was good. I like that a lot. So we'll do the next one where it's actually I think we'll skip that one. This one, and we'll go to ranking the male anime characters without knowing who's next. I think that'd be interesting. Now we can delete that. Skip that. I think that's Naruto opening it. 5, 3, 4, 2, 1. Okay, actually, I don't mind that. 3, 4, 5, 2, 1. Okay, I'm not mad with that at all. 1. I don't care. 1, 3, 4. Ooh, 2. Ah, 5. Sorry, Goto. Sorry, Gojo. 2, 3, 4. Ooh, 5. Okay, not mad at that at all. I'm not mad at that at all. Well, I'll do that for my 1. 5, 4, 2, 3. That's my 1. No, I'm not mad with that. I'm not mad not for me being my 1. Okay. 3, 5. I don't know who you are. 1. Don't care. That's my 1. 2. What number I had left? 3? 3 or 4. I don't remember. 2, 3, 5, 1. 4? I don't remember what number I said. I didn't say. I'm blanking out. Hold on. Okay, so 2, 3, 1. Damn it. 4, 5. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2. No, oh mine. I love Koro Sensei. 5, 4. I wish I could make you 5. 3. Jesus Christ. 2. You know what? I'm not mad. I'll take Madara. I'm not mad at 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. I love Mob. Who's 5? Oh, okay, 5. I don't mind that. Okay, let's see. Goku 2. Ed 3. Ichigo 1. I can't. Yep. Naruto, but 4. Sorry, Naruto. And Luffy 5. Okay, I'm not mad at that. I don't know who that is. 5. 4. That's the dude from I can't remember the anime. 3. I didn't mind him. 2. Okay. Seki K, not bad. Tomoe 2. I don't know who that is. 5. Inuyasha 3. Ooh, Natsu 4. You know, I'm not mad with Shin being 1. You know, I'm done. I'm not mad. Luck 5. Sorry for luck. Ooh, Meliodas 2. Killua 4. I don't know who that is. Yobi 3. And Zenitsu 1? I'm not mad. Actually, after what I saw, I'm not mad at that. Denki 5. Midoriya 2. Asta 3. Itadori 4. Ooh, Tanjiro 1. Oh, I'm not mad at that at all. I just realized all protagonists. Ooh, 1. I'm sorry. Dabi 3. Envy 5. Gilgamesh 2. Ghetto 4? I'm not mad at that. Not mad at that at all. Shinji 5. Tatsumi will make you 3. Ooh, Todoroki 2. I don't know who you are, so you'll be 4. Number 1. Ooh, Sakamoto. I'm not mad at that at all. Sakamoto number 1. Aqua will make you 3. Kazuto, Kazuya 5. Ishigami 4. I don't remember you, but I guess you're 2. And Gojo from the My Dress Up Darling, not bad. Okay, so I'll take him as my 1. You from Charlotte 4. Yuta 3. Miyamura 1. Hero 5. And I remember you, so you'll be 2. Not bad. I'm not mad at that. 2. 4. 5. 1. 3. Ah, damn it. I'm not mad. I guess I wish I could flip some around. Joseph 3. Spike 2. Guts 4. Reagan 5. Dorfin 1. Wish I could have changed for someone else. Levi 1. Vegeta 3. Aizawa 2. Kakashi, damn it, 4. Benimar, I heard he's badass, but I haven't gotten that far to him, so he'll be 5, unfortunately. Ooh, Draken 2. Bond, I'll make you 3. I'm sorry, Venus 5. Itachi 1. Zoro 4. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. Victor 3. Kuroko 4. I don't remember. You're from Blue Lock, but I haven't read C Block, so you'll be 5. Rin would be 2. And 1 is Hinata. Not bad, I guess. I'm fine with that. Aizen 3. Chuya 2. Ooh, Sherlock Holmes 4. Undertaker 5. L1? I'll take that. I will take that. I don't know who you are, so you'll be 5. I'll make you 3. I tried watching anime. Kamina 2. Zach 4. Ooh, Izaya 1. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. I'll make you 3. Ooh, Suo 2. I forgot my name. You'll be 4. Mikhailo would be 5. And ooh, damn it! I wish I could change it. I don't like him. I don't like any of the boys from that anime. 3. 4. 2. 5. I'm not mad. Okay, I'll make Joe. How do you say his name? Megami 2. Archer 1. I'm sorry. Sasuke 3. Sunjin Woo 4. And Rin 5. Ugh! I would have totally switched, but that's still good. I don't mind that. Frankenstein 3. Shishomaru 2. Goro 5. Ooh, Diablo 4. Beerus 1. I can't. Rengoku 1. I don't care what else. Sinbad 2. Tengen 3. Dinji 4. It's one in order. And Uruhara 5. You know what? That's funny that one went in order. Igemaki 3. Inosuke 4. I forgot your name. 5. Sanji 2. And Yuri 1. Oh, okay. Not bad. That's okay. 4. 5. 3. Who are you from? Okay, I'm making Yuno 1 and I'm making the other guy because I don't know who that other guy is. 4. 3. 5. 2. 1. Not bad. 3. 2. Ooh, 0. 5. Hell no. Gotta make 1. I have to. And you're 4. I haven't seen that anime. I heard it's not that good. I heard the manga's better. 3. I don't know who you are. 5. 4. 2. 1. You know what? I'm not mad with that. He was okay. He was good in the anime. I liked him. 3. Lubbock? 4. I didn't hate Lubbock. 1. I didn't care. Kogami? 1. Shin? 2. And I don't know who you are, so you'll be 5. Kind of worked out. Soma? 2. Tatsuya? 1. Miyuki? 3. You have to do from Haikyuu, so I'll make you 4. On Suzaku? 5? Okay, I'm not mad at that at all. I know who you are. 5. I haven't seen you yet, so I'll make you 3. Ooh, I like him. He's funny, 2. 4. Oh, okay, not bad. I'm not mad at that one either. 2. Kyo. 3. I liked him. Don't know you, so you'll be 5. I don't know you, you'll be 4. Oh, actually, I'm not mad at that. He was a very good boyfriend in the anime, so 5. Hell no. 2. I actually liked him. So I'll make you 3. Pain? 4. You know what, Law? I'll take that. I'll take Law. I know a little bit about Law. So I'll take that. 3. 2. 4. 5. I don't know who you are, so I guess you're 1. 2. 3. 4. 1. Yep. I did that. 5. Hell no. 3. That worked out. Oh my god. 4. 2. 5. I don't know who the hell you are. David from Cyberpunk. Okay, I don't mind that. 3. 5. Hell no. All Might 2. Some Baki 4. Askeladd. Oh lord. I'm just screwed with all these people. Mao 2. Don't know you, so you'll be 5. 3. 4. And I guess you're 1. I feel like I missed the number. I said the number wrong. 3. 4. 5. 2. Okay, I don't mind Alan Walker. And Ryuji, right? Yeah, from Toradora. I didn't mind him either. Okay. 3. 5. 4. 2. I don't know who you are, but I like you. Emma 1. Who the hell is he? I need to find that anime. 3. 4. You're from Banana Fish, right? Baji 2. 5. Hell no. Ooh, Ukiora? I'm fine with that. I love Yukiora's character in Bleach. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I actually like those. That was actually really interesting. I might need to find me another one of those. And let's see, to wrap it up, let's do this last one. A Delete One anime opening. Ooh, this is gonna be brutal to do. Oh my god. Why do I do it to myself?
Hello, this is Saya Quiz. Delete one opening for each anime. Let's play!
Ooh, opening 2? I love opening 2. have to go B only because I've heard 2 and I've heard 13 a lot. I don't vaguely remember watching or listening to 9 on repeat like the others. So I'm gonna go with 9. I haven't heard the other openings. Oh, honestly, all these openings are kind of gas. I need to listen to them. I'm gonna go with... I like the other ones better, so I'm gonna go with 1. Ooh, oh, this is gonna be hard. Opening 2, really? Right off the bat? Fighting danger, you must. 4, 2, I love. Oh, I think I'll pick the... And opening 9? Really? Oh, all these are good, though. These are like the best openings of OG Naruto. I'll have to go at 9, only because I listened to 2 and 4 on repeat. I haven't watched Golden Kamuy, so I actually never heard the openings. I actually like 2. I might need to find 2 and listen to that. I'm gonna skip or delete 1. I don't know, I didn't really feel much for that. Oh, Bleach again. Oh no, Spy Family. Oh, all the openings of Spy Family are so good though. Ooh. I'm gonna have to go with 2. Only because 1 I've listened on repeat and same with 3. Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans? Is that it? I actually never watched this, so I have no idea about the openings. I think I skipped 3, so I guess we can get rid of that one. Oh, My Hero. Oh, they didn't pick the opening I thought they were gonna go with. Actually, I don't remember 10 opening at all, so we could delete that one. I listened to 3 and 6 a lot. But they didn't pick the one I thought they were gonna go with. Wait, did the opening for Dragon Ball change? Oh, I think they're going through different versions. Okay, so they did Dragon Ball Z, they did GT, and then Super. GT opening? Super was okay, their opening was okay. Ooh, Exorcist, their openings are good too. First 2 openings, gas as hell. Oh, but the 3rd one was good too. Oh, this one's hard. I have to go to the 2nd one. Oh, that one was hard. Oh, the opening slap. Ooh, Black Clover. Really? I didn't think they'd start with opening 10. 10 is good. 11 is good too. 13's good too. They didn't pick the ones I thought they're gonna go with. I think I'm gonna skip 12. I like them all. I love Black Clover's openings. Ooh, 7 Deadly Sins openings. I remember watching the 2nd one on no repeat. Oh, and the 4th one too. I'm gonna have to delete the 1st one. The 2nd one and the 4th one, gas. I like the 1st one too, but the other 2 were just more gas in my opinion. Ooh, JoJo. Opening 2. Opening 3. Oh, opening 8. Actually, I remember the other 2 more vividly, so we can delete 8. Last one will be elite. I don't remember any of the openings from this. But they're made by the same people, but they all sound the same. We can skip the 2nd one. I don't know. Ooh, Rent a Girlfriend. Their openings are good too. They were saying what the series, the opening of the gas. Was that the new one? I haven't seen the new opening. So we could skip that one because I have watched the first and second opening on repeat a lot. March comes in like a line. I don't think I've ever watched this anime, so. I might need to hear them all in opening. We can skip the third one. I don't know. I don't really feel much for the third one. Ooh, Assassinate's the last one. Ooh. I have to skip the third one because I love the first one and that last one. Ooh, Fire Force. I will say that. I do remember the first opening, it was gas. I haven't watched the rest of it, so I don't know what the other openings are like, so we can skip the last one. Ooh, Kaguya-sama. Oh, why'd they do this to me? Oh, their openings are gas, though. Oh, I'm gonna skip the last one. I can't. Oh, that one physically hurt. Oh my god. Oh, their openings are gas. Hajime no Ippo. I think I did watch Hajime no Ippo, but I don't recall it. I have no idea about the opening. If we could, that last one was kind of okay. So we could skip the second one. Ooh, Bungo Stray Dogs. Ooh, that openings are good too. I might need to rewatch that fifth one because I don't know. I've watched the first two on repeat a lot. So let's skip 5. Ooh, One Piece. Ooh, starting at 11? Okay. I don't know. Oh, One Piece opens like that. If you skip 13? Ooh, Brotherhood. Seriously, second opening's so good. Oh, the third one's good. Ooh, that thing's gonna be the last one. Last one. Oh no, 4. I would say I definitely watched 2 and 4 more, so we could we'll have to leave 3. But that one's good too. You know, it's funny. I've only watched Digimon opening from the English opening that they created. I actually never listened to the Japanese opening of any of the Digimon. I've only heard the English version. I've heard the first and second one more, so I guess we could delete that last one. Ooh, Code Geass. Was it 4? We can skip that. I don't know, I don't remember 4 at all. I do remember the other 2. Ooh, JJK. Oh damn it, they're gonna put the other half. Yep, bastards. All these openings are good though. But I would say I definitely listened to the other 2 more, so I'm gonna go with skipping Bleeding 3. honestly never listened to any of the Gintama openings. We can skip first one. The other two, I don't know, I feel like I felt more with those. Psychopaths. My first opening is iconic. Three? Maybe? I don't remember three at all. Like, not that much. I haven't watched this, so look at her. Honestly, okay, I like that fourth one. I'm gonna have to look that up myself. We could skip third one? That fourth one, I was kind of feeling that one. Oh god, what openings? Oh, not three. Demon Slayer, and then four. Why they do this to me? All these openings are gas. I'm gonna have to go with four. I'm sorry. Oh, I love them all. I do. Oh god, that hurt. I only remember the first opening. I never continued watching Dr. Stone, so I have no idea about the other openings. We can skip that last one. I don't know how I feel about that one. I need to hear the whole thing. Ooh, Tokyo Ghoul. First one, iconic. Can't get rid of that. You can skip the third. I keep saying skip. Delete the third one. First one I remember. Ooh, Attack on Titan? I might not remembering the last two. You skip the fourth one. Oh, D. Graven had good openings too. We can skip the second one. I remember the first one and third one more vividly. ReZero? I'm not gonna go with any of these. Not sure how I feel about that last one. So we can delete that one. The other two, at least I don't know. I felt like I liked them a little better. That last one? First one's iconic. The other one I felt was a little better. The only one I think I've heard is the first one. The other two I don't know, so we can skip that last one. Yes. Oh, Mob Psycho. Oh yeah, Mob Psycho openings are gas too. It's hard. I like them all, but I definitely say I like 1 and 3 better, so 2 you gotta go, sorry. 2 is still good though. Ooh, Food Wars. Oh, let me skip all the way to 5. I remember the first 2 vividly, so we can skip 5. I keep saying skip. I meant delete. IQ. Okay, I've heard the first one and the fourth one. I don't think I've ever heard the fifth one, so we can delete that one, I guess. Blue Lock. Never watched, so I have no idea about the openings. I think I like the last two better, so first one, sorry. Gotta go. Beastars. Never could get into the show, but let's see the openings. Actually, I didn't mind that second one. The first one's okay, so I guess we can remove the third one. Ooh, Smart Art. First one, iconic. Gotta keep that one. It depends on what. Ooh, the Gun Gale opening? That one's good too. And the first Elevation opening? Ah, why they do this to me? I love these openings. But if I had to choose, it had to be the third one. I love. Ooh, Naruto Pudding openings. Not opening 6. Ooh, actually 8's good, but I actually feel like there are better ones. Yeah, this one was kind of a little easier. Opening 6 and opening 16, peak. 8 wasn't bad, but it definitely is not as good as the other ones. Actually, I don't remember the other openings for this anime. How many openings do they have? Wait, was that Miyuki from Irregular Magic High School? Oh my god, it was her. What the hell? She referenced in that anime? I don't remember that. I'm gonna have to rewatch Durara. We can skip second one?
Playing. Give a like and subscribe if you can.
Oh, that was it. Okay. Let's see. That was good too. That's the last one on this one? Yeah. So we could remove that. I did say that was gonna be the last one, right? Yeah. Yeah, so I think that's a good place to stop. Let's go here. Oh, I see we can delete that. That's old. Even though I didn't really keep much accurate record of it, but yeah, and so that's it for me tonight, you guys. Thank you so much for everyone who came. Thank you GoFi for popping over on Twitch. Thanks Chatterbox for popping over on YouTube. Remember, I do simul stream on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time, so you guys can check me out if you want. I think it's louder than me. Yeah. But yeah, so until I can kind of sort out what my work schedule is going to be, I would say for now, the only time I'll be able to stream, and you know, yeah, like I said, when I'm trying to figure out my schedule and like how my timing is, I'll only be able to stream like Saturdays and Sundays. So I won't be able to stream again until Saturday. Saturday the 27th. Yeah, unless something changes or whatnot. So you guys won't be able to see. I probably won't be able to. Maybe I can stream like that Friday night, depending. So probably like Friday night, Saturday, and then Sunday. You know, seeing how we could do that. But yeah, so that's it for me tonight. Thank you again. I hope everyone had a great day. I'm like day, night, evening, wherever you guys are. Hope you guys stay safe. And I'm not sure if I'll do something tomorrow. Maybe something real quick. Maybe just a quick, maybe another quick little chatting stream. But if not, then I will see you guys Saturday. 27th. But yeah, so, or maybe that Friday night. Maybe I'll do something. But yep, so